what is up guys, this is the Kung Fu Guy here for another video of martial arts training at home for you. Today I'm going to talk about some basic things you want to start working on right now and to really help your martial arts in order to become better. Okay, first of all, there is the most, I think, crucial thing about physical training. I'm not talking about other aspects. For now I'm talking about the physical training. Is first of all building a good posture and balanced body. Okay, most of us, due to that today we cannot stay in a really not neutral and balanced posture in muscle definition. That means that everyone has a stronger muscle and a weaker muscle. Some people have it since they were born, and some people develop that over the years. So, as I believe, once you build a good posture, you can start work hard without the, I guess you can say, the big chance of injury. You want to start working really slow so you can understand where your muscle imbalances are in. Because what I did in all those injuries that I got, not this one, but all the other, like the tennis elbow and the shin splints, all those injuries that I had in the past, or I had a lot, is because of muscle imbalances and incorrect technique. So, as I said, the 3 steps, there is the foundation. Don't ever forget the foundation. Foundation is the most crucial thing in those 3 components. Okay, patience. You can be impatient but still work hard and build a good foundation. You'll be fine. Well, hard work you need as well, but if you just do hard work without foundation, you're screwed. First of all, build a good posture. I'll show you just now how to, and then you can start progressing on strengthening the muscles together. Okay, I'll show you videos about that as well. Okay, so here is a quick way to fix your posture. It's not completely fixing. Okay, you need to work on it. You need to progress on it. There's a lot of muscles you don't even know how to activate because they're already so much unused. But the basic is, imagine an imaginary line going from the top of your head and pulling you upwards. Okay, yeah. So let's just say I'll get now to a bad posture, and you know what? I'll take the camera a bit away so you can see it. So let's just say that my posture is looking something like this. Okay. Now it's not that much of a deal. But if you stand like that, it means that you have quite short abdominals, you have quite flat and long back. It also means that your glutes are very tight and your hamstrings are quite long and weak. But once you pull that string upwards and you stand really as tall as you can possibly can, of course the shoulders has some different approach, I'll show you that as well. But once you pull yourself up, you see that the chest goes out, the butt sticks out as well, and you create a good spine shape. So this is the basic thing you can do right now, even if you're sitting, especially if you're sitting. You want to notice if you are standing as tall as you can. Now there is 2 basic sections about incorrect posture. One is anterior bad posture, when you have too much outside, and there's the posterior, which means too much inside. So what I had and what I'm still having and struggling with is the posterior pelvic tilt, which means that your hips goes inside and your back goes out and your shoulders round inside. And there is the other one, which is the anterior pelvic tilt, because you go too much back, which is shortening the back really tight and making the abdominals quite long and weak. Okay, this is very common, those 2. Doesn't matter which one you're at. If you're in this one and you'll start standing straight, you'll get to your correct way, and if you're in this way, you also standing up straight, you will get correct. Now it might take time, and if you're trying to do a corrective sitting position, you'll find it's quite difficult, and after 5 or 10 seconds you just go back to your normal posture. But it takes time. That's a good foundation exercise. Just make sure you stand right, and your shoulders should be, I don't know if you can see my hands, your shoulders should be back and your thumbs should be pointing forward, okay? Not by twisting your wrist, but by twisting your shoulder, okay? So if I'll stand this way, this is the best posture I can do right now in order to maintain balanced body, okay? Now I'm quite used to it, so I can do that almost all day long. Of course, when I wake up in the morning, I'm still a bit crunched down because I'm still quite asleep. But during the day, I'm holding that posture up, and eventually it also became quite a habit. You just wake up and you're standing like that, you're not even noticing that you are standing in the correct position. So stand up straight, twist your shoulders back with your thumbs pointing forward, and practice walking like that, keeping that posture correct. You don't want to flare your hands too much to the outside. You want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width and that your toes are pointing forward. Okay, a lot of people have the tendency to take the toes to the outside or to the inside. Make sure they are straight. Once you can walk like that, in order to make it even better, try to stand on one leg while keeping that posture up. Now that's quite difficult because we all have a tendency to drop our hips in order to maintain balance on one leg. But if you stand correctly on one leg, you see it's quite difficult to hold. But here, if you practice it enough, you will be able to do it. Practice always on both legs the same way, okay? And once you can do that for at least 20 seconds on each leg, start working on going your all day in this way. It might be difficult in the beginning, but it's really crucial. So work on that, and I'll see you on my next exercise. Peace.